Ahoy there, fellow adventurers.
Today, we're setting sail on a journey through the icy waters and untamed wilderness of Alaska.
So, buckle up your snow boots and grab your parkas because this is going to be one chilly ride. Our story begins long ago when mammoths roamed the land and glaciers ruled the landscape. But fear not, we won't be going that far back. For now, let's first forward to a more recent era. It's the 18th century, and Alaska is the ultimate hotspot for fur trading. Picture this, rugged trappers braving the elements, trading furs with indigenous peoples, and probably swapping a few tall tales around a campfire. And hey, who knew that beavers could be such a hot commodity? They were like the Gucci handbags of the fur trade.
But wait, what's that glimmering in the dirt?
Gold.
Cue the Klondike gold rush of the late 19th century.
Prospectors from far and wide descended upon Alaska like seagulls on a French fry, all hoping to strike it rich.
It was a frenzy of pickaxes, panning, and probably a fair amount of grumbling about frozen fingers.
But hey, who needs feeling in your extremities when you've got gold fever? Am I right? Fast forward to today, and Alaska is still as wild and wondrous as ever. From towering mountains to vast tundra, it's a land of extremes where nature reigns supreme.
And let's not forget the wildlife. Moose, bears, and bald eagles. Oh my, it's like a real-life episode of Wild Kingdom out here. It's time to dive deeper into the frosty annals of Alaska's past.
Did you know that long before European explorers set foot on its icy shores, Alaska was home to vibrant indigenous cultures?
Yup, for thousands of years, various Native American groups like the Inuit, Yupik, and Athabascan peoples thrived in this harsh yet beautiful land. These resourceful folks were masters of survival, living of the land and sea with ingenious techniques like ice fishing, whale hunting, and even crafting warm parkas out of, you guessed it, animal furs.
But let's not forget the intrepid explorers who dared to venture into these icy waters. Russian fur traders were among the first outsiders to make contact with Alaska in the 18th century, establishing settlements and trading posts along the coast.
And speaking of outsiders, let's not overlook the bold voyage of Captain James Cook, who charted much of Alaska's coastline during his expeditions in the late 18th century. Talk about putting Alaska on the map, literally. But perhaps the most iconic chapter in Alaska's history is the Klondike Gold Rush of 1896. When word got out about gold nuggets the size of potatoes just waiting to be plucked from the earth, droves of fortune seekers descended upon Alaska like a swarm of hungry mosquitoes. It was a mad dash for riches, complete with all the drama and danger you'd expect from a Wild West movie.
And while many struck out without a single speck of gold to show for it, a lucky few struck it rich and became the stuff of legend. Today, Alaska stands as a testament to resilience, adventure, and the enduring spirit of exploration. From its ancient roots to its modern-day wonders, this northern frontier continues to capture the imaginations of adventurers and dreamers alike. And did you know that Alaska was purchased from Russia in 1867 for a mere $7.2 million? Talk about a bargain.
It's like the ultimate yard sale find, except instead of a vintage lamp, you get an entire state. Hey, Russia, how much for Alaska? Hey, I don't know. How does $7.2 million sound?
Deal.
Throw in a few extra polar bears, and we'll call it even.
And so, dear viewers, our adventure through the history of Alaska comes to a close. But fear not, for the wild frontier awaits anyone brave enough to venture northward. Until next time, stay frosty and keep exploring.
But before we bid adieu, let's stir up some conversation.
Did you catch any mistakes or perhaps have some interesting facts to share about Alaska? Drop them in the comments below.
We'd love to hear from you.
And hey, while we're at it, why not suggest another region or culture you'd like to explore in future materials?
Whether it's the mysteries of the Mayans or the legends of the Amazon, your input fuels our next great adventure.
Thanks for being part of our journey. Until next time, take care and stay awesome. And don't forget to drop by on Discord.